only take this if this is your message, or if this is something that you're going through dealing with. You could be dealing with something or somebody, or maybe you're this person. Somebody either got involved with somebody that didn't make their own income or didn't have the drive to make their own income, or this could be two people who weren't able to make it on their own successfully apart. So they could have entered some kind of weird cycle, or for some of you, this is somebody that just got married straight up for money. Could have been like some weird dealings. I mean, it doesn't have to be that weird. Some people just were like, it would, I don't know, maybe it was weird. It could be like, oh, we'll get a tax break if we get married, or something. Like, there's something where it seems like the financially beneficial choice for two people to enter a contract, which I feel like was a marriage agreement. These people don't talk. They live in a home together, and they either don't talk, or like they don't know how to communicate, or it sucks. Like, anytime they do talk, they hate it. Like, they don't get along, but they have amassed some kind of fortune, either together, or whether they got it together or one person had it and now they don't want to lose it. It's not just that, though. There's also a lot of emotions tied to children. It's like an unstable household. It's a very intense house to be in. It might be like the most beautiful house in the world, too. It might be like a beautiful mansion, but inside it's like a hell realm, right? Like, there's something where it's like, it might look really fancy, but like, the energy inside is like super dark and like fucked up and weird, and like, it's like somebody hates being home with like their partner, their spouse, whatever, but the kids are like really good, and like they're really important, at least to one parent, maybe to both. I don't want to be like, and there's also something about, there's like a community of people that surround them too, like, and they're kind of split. They either don't want to work, or they work for one of the people in this marriage. Like, there's one person, or maybe they both, somebody might employ like a lot of people or a group of people, or they might just support a bunch of people who either don't work, don't do the work that they're supposed to, or don't give back or contribute in any significant way for what they're getting. Some of them might, it's not all of them, but it's like half of them do, and then half of them are like just total leeches. And there is some level of like a toxic work environment that is involved. Then this might be like a family business that they started, that they employed all their friends, and they're all kind of been taking it for granted. I don't want to say it's all of them, but it's like, yeah, like there's something weird there. Up ahead, there is going to be, I don't want this to be the message, but whoever's dealing with this is going to have some tough challenges up ahead. Whether you're somebody on the outside looking in, or you're getting involved with this somehow, or if you're already in this picture, everybody has a tough time up ahead with this. You have Saturn up ahead. Saturn isn't always bad. Saturn will bring you lessons or blessings. That's what they say. But because there's so much weird energy all over here, and Saturn will bring you karma. So depending on if you've been doing the right thing or living with integrity, there's, you get back what you put out. Somebody could be having a tough time up ahead. There could be lessons. They're also just made, and at the least, like at the less, scary version of this is like, Saturn will, just discipline you. Somebody might, and it's structure. So somebody might restructure their whole life which again might be a pain in the ass. That might be a tough challenge. It's also just like somebody might have to like really learn this lesson for real this time. This could be something that they were supposed to learn from a while ago and they kept not doing it, or like they kept being like, yeah, like this is like a horrible marriage and these friends are horrible, but like, you know, it's working how it's working. Like somebody could have kept ignoring something up and it built up and built up, and like they're gonna have to just kind of deal with the consequences. So again, if this is something that you are not involved with, but you're thinking about becoming involved, just know that it comes with like kind of all of this. I feel like what ends up happening, not just you, maybe everyone involved might learn a new level of independence. There could be something about the dissolving of like, whether it's this marriage, this business, this friend group, everyone might all of a sudden level up and like become a version of themselves that they were meant to be. But like there might be some codependent energy that has gone on for like way too long and it hasn't been working. And so there's something where it's like they're not even, these people don't even seem like they like each other. It's not all of them. Half of that I cannot stress enough, this is not every single one of them. There are some good apples in the bunch, but it's like I think over time the level of like power, comfort, stability, like there's something that like they got used to. There's a lot of people that will go their separate ways. Some people will not be able to move forward. There's something that has been sort of happening since November that'll go into February. There is hope after something. If something did end, well, something will end, and it will end for maybe there's a component of many people involved. But it's like there's hope and healing at the end. It's like this was supposed to happen a while ago. The only reason it's going to be maybe as tough as it is moving forward is the adjustment period will be harder because more time has passed to have gotten used to one way of living. Whereas, like, it wouldn't have been that intense had they figured this out a while ago. And again, I can't stress enough, it's not going to be a bad ending for, like, anyone really involved. Everyone kind of learns to, like, stand on their own, and they're going to be happier in the long run. This is just something that they've gotten used to. There's a comfort there, and it's like it's a toxicity or something that like they've just grown accustomed to and gotten very comfortable with. But once it's over, I think everyone should be pretty surprised by like how happy they end up in the end. Like I think everyone kind of like gets their own life and, you know, starts anew, and it's a much fresher feeling for like everyone involved.